Happy Thursday, everyone! That means it's time for another episode of Wick-end Deals. I'm Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and I have some of the best sales and deals available for us this weekend from 4 of my favorite retailers. I'm going to start by talking about Bath & Body Works because that is the retailer this weekend that I am most excited about. Then I'm going to talk about Goose Creek. They've got some new products on the horizon, plus some they released last Friday that I'm going to share with you. And then we'll talk a little bit about Kringle and Yankee. Not as excited about those, kind of old news at Kringle, and then the sale at Yankee is meh, it's okay. Not great, but not bad. Okay, let's get into Bath & Body Works, y'all. It is an amazing weekend to be shopping at the store or online. I'm going to start by encouraging you to head over to Amazon first before you do your shopping at Bath & Body Works because they have 2 different deals on Bath & Body Works gift cards. The first deal is 10 off of 50, and that is a hard copy gift card that they will ship to you. I ordered mine this morning. It's going to be here on Saturday. Just know that that is a lightning deal, which means it's limited and they have only a set number aside for the sale. Once those are sold out, that deal will disappear. So do not hesitate if you want to snag that. And then the other sale is on their digital gift cards, and that is $10 off of $50 or more purchase. I'm going to go ahead and put links for both of those items in the description below if you want to click on those to purchase. You can also just load your Amazon app and do a search for Bath & Body Works gift cards. It'll take you to the exact same place. Now, with the e-gift card, you can do it in increments of 15, but you'd have to buy 4 because you have to spend at least 50 to get the $10 off. You can do 50, you can do 100, just as long as you're spending $50 on that gift card, you'll get $10 off. And that one's one that you can repeat. The hard copy lightning deal is a one and done. And I don't know, I usually just keep buying the e-gift cards until my credit card thinks that fraud is being committed. So you do you. I'll do me. I'm going to buy more of those because I do a lot of shopping at Bath & Body Works. So that'll help make everything cheaper this weekend. However, there's already good prices out there. So let's go over to the website and we'll talk about some of the great sales that are happening this weekend. So there are like cross department sales happening. We've got 3-wick candles for $12.95. Full-size body cream and body mists are $5.95, and then the wallflower refills and hand soaps are $3.50. Not the best deal of the season, but this is a really good sale price. I would also say if you still have that coupon lingering out there that came in the mailer, there was one for, was it 10 off 30, and then you got a free up to $9.95 body care. I would probably use that during this sale. I don't know that we'll get a better one before we get to the expiration date of that coupon. But if you want to wait, I support that as well. But $12.95 is pretty good, and we already had a lower one earlier this season. So I think this probably is going to be one of the best sale prices we'll see on candles before SAS. So I'm mostly interested in these $12.95 3-wicks, so I'm just going to go ahead and head over to just the 3-wicks that are on sale. There are some new candles that got released. There's also the Mother's Day tote, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the footage I took from the store this morning of the new 3-wicks that are in the stores today. One of those is the big boy of the Oceanside Lavender. Happy to have this in 3-wick format. Picked this up in single wick format this past weekend. So loved seeing that because I do want to get the larger size. That's Wild Lavender, Sweet Sandalwood, and Calming Waves. We also got a release of this kind of like carnival line, and there's several scents in that in the 3-wick. One of them is the Fresh Watermelon, which is fresh cut watermelon, pink sea salt, and sweet sunshine. We got this Sunlit Glow. This one, y'all, it smells really good. I am definitely picking this one up this weekend. My husband, I think, is really going to like this one too. It's Sunny Citrus, Beachside Coconut, and Warm Amber. If you like amber and coconut, delicious. With that citrus touch in there, it's going to make it very appealing to the hubs because I'm more of the earthy, grounded lover and he's the citrus lover, and it's just a perfect combination. They also released the bigger size, yes, of the sweet tea and lemonade. So some of these came out in the single wicks last weekend, and now we have them in the 3-wick format. We also got the Palo Santo with the new label. This one is Palo Santo Wood, Warm Amber, and Soft Musk. In that same series, they re-released the Sea Salt and Sails in the 3-wick, Ocean Sea Spray, Aloe Vera, Nectar, and Driftwood. That one's kind of a nice, briny, beachy vibe. And then we're getting 2 more in that series. One is the Sugar Cone Crunch. This one reminded me a little bit of the Happy Hanukkah candle from a couple of years ago. I'm not exactly sure why, because the scent notes are freshly baked sugar cone, caramel sea salt, and gooey marshmallow. But for some reason, I got like a berry vibe in that one as well. And we also got the Pastel Taffy. This one smelled really good in the store today. Sticky saltwater taffy, tropical fruits, and vanilla sea salt. I am going to be picking these up this weekend, and I also plan to be doing a lit review episode on some of these, so stay tuned for that. I will be updating you on what I think of those on first scent, first burn. I think that's all of the newness for the 3 wicks. I think everything else is just what's already been out. Good news is that there is a coupon code this weekend for free shipping if you spend $50. I don't think I'll do it this weekend, but I usually do when there's that kind of deal because I'll do some online exclusive candles only, plus add some that I know I would buy in store. I think I'm pretty well stocked on the online exclusive stuff, so I'm probably going to skip that. But if that sounds like something you'd like to take advantage of, I'll go ahead and put the coupon code below. It is YAYMOM. So that is free shipping with a $50 purchase. Speaking of moms, I want to show you the new tote bag that came out. You have 2 options. You have the Sweetest Song tote bag, or you have the Butterfly tote bag. Both come with the same items. You get the body lotion, the body wash, the full-size body mist, a wallflower plug, a wallflower refill, and a 3-wick candle with the tote bag. Now, Butterfly has scent notes of raspberry nectar, iris petals, and airy vanilla. It's a beautiful floral, I think in general, inoffensive, very crowd-pleasing. I don't think you could go wrong with this one. The other one is the Sweetest Song. For me personally, I'm finding this line to be way too perfumey. My hubs loves it, but like if I was a mother, I wouldn't want this one because it's a little bit headache inducing for me. And that's true of the body lotion and the perfume, which does not come in this bundle. I have not burned the candle yet. It is in my May rotation, but this one I'm a little off put by. This has scent notes of blush raspberries, sugar crystals, and whipped musk. I would say if you're sensitive to perfume, or if the people you love who you're buying this for are sensitive to perfume, I would go with the Butterfly and not the Sweetest Song. I did take a footage of what these products look like in store, took a couple of pictures of the wallflowers because they are really pretty in person. The tote bag, I think, leaves a little bit to be desired. It feels, I don't know, very vintage, but in an unattractive kind of way. Kind of looks like a pillow. I'm not sure. It's not my thing, and actually I'm going to show you Yankee's Mother's Day tote, which I like a lot better. So good deal for that. It's $45 with any $40 purchase. I think you get, is it $145 worth of product? $125 worth of product. So there's the mailer that came on that, and that started today. I wouldn't sleep on this. I think a lot of people are going to be taking advantage of this sale, especially because a lot of people are going to be spending $40 this weekend with all the other great sale prices. So if you want to snag this, I would pick that up. I think those might sell out. And I was talking to the store associate today about it, and she said that they're already selling this morning. So they're popular. They're going to continue to sell out. If you want it, get it. My store on the floor had, I think, a total of 6 of these totes on the floor, 3 of each fragrance. They might have more in the back, but I was surprised at how few were out. All right, let's see. Is there anything else at Bath & Body Works happening that I want to talk to you about? Yeah, I think that's it. So the sale on the 3 wicks will go through Monday morning at 5:59 Eastern Time in the morning, a.m. So that's like 2:59 a.m. overnight between Sunday and Monday. So I would say wrap up your purchases Sunday night. And I will be hauling some candles this weekend, so make sure you check out my Saturday ritual haul video because I'm picking up some of these new fragrances. Let's talk about Goose Creek, y'all. Goose Creek did do a new release last Friday as predicted, so I want to show you what that new release was. Most of these, all but one, are re-released fragrances with a new label. The current sale price is not one that I would buy candles at. It's $11.99 for the 3 wicks. I expect a different sale tomorrow. I am also expecting a new release tomorrow, and I'll show you why I think that is. But first, let's talk about this re-released series and the one new fragrance. So all of them have this kind of, it feels almost like a carnival wallpaper style. They all have the same design, but slightly different coloration. This one is the watermelon fragrance, and it has scent notes of candied watermelon, sweet bubblegum, and powdered sugar. We are also getting back again the buttercream sprinkles. Now I've had this one in my cart on and off for the last 5 or 6 months. I finally snagged this with this collection. I'm excited to give this one a try. This one has warm buttercream, vanilla sprinkles, and sugarcane. The new fragrance that we're getting is the raspberry sorbet. This one has scent notes of raspberry puree, vanilla swirl, and creamy sorbet. I'm already hearing really good things about this one. There are people on the subreddit for Goose Creek. A couple of you have told me you've already picked it up and you really like it. I cannot wait to try it. I'm hearing that the raspberry note in this is pretty strong, that you actually get a sense of like a frozen sorbet. Cannot wait. It sounds beautiful, very summery. Another returning one is peach rings. Now, I'm not a peach fan, but I have heard good things about this candle over the months that I've been shopping at Goose Creek. Scent notes are juicy peach, gummy candy, and sour sugar sprinkle. I've been told it smells exactly like a bag of peach rings. They also re-released their red, white, and blue fragrance. I do have this one. I burned it in a single wick last fall. It's really berry forward. I think it's delicious. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. It's red cherry, blue raspberry, and crystallized sugar. We also have returning the grape soda. I do enjoy grape soda by Goose Creek. I finished a single wick of this in my April rotation. Scent notes are Concord grapes, fizzy soda, and sparkling sugar. If you like Kringle's grape soda, I think you would like this as well. I also would compare this to Bath & Body Works Forever Sweet, although a little bit less powdery and a little bit better throw. The other one that we have in this collection is Pink Bubblegum. This one has scent notes of pink bubblegum, confectioner's sugar, and sweet vanilla. So all of these are returning fragrances except for the raspberry sorbet. So again, I'll have my lit review out on that very soon so you can make some purchasing decisions. Now, the other thing I want to highlight, and I'm going to go ahead and put my screen capture up of the app so that you know what I'm seeing. Now, when I load the app, if I want to get an idea of what's coming or if new stuff is being released, I just go to the search products box at the top there and just let my cursor hover. And then you'll see there are some new fragrance notes listed at the top here. So it looks like we're getting something called Vacation Vanilla, Summer Veranda, and Beachside Blanket. Probably Friday, but these have also been showing up for a few days and haven't launched, so it might be a little bit longer, but just know there's definitely a new collection on the horizon. Looking forward to that release. All right, so again, sale price on this, not great. If this changes, I'll be sure to do a YouTube post and just let you know that the sale has changed, and if that new collection comes out, I'll post that as well. They're also continuing their clearance, although I did check today and it's the same prices that were happening last week. I haven't seen reductions. Same product, despite it saying new products added. There's some good finds in here, but there's also some stuff that I would definitely pass on. So I'll leave that up to you all. I'm not going to be picking any of these up. I have enough backup of the ones I like, and the ones that I burned through in April are honestly not worth a repurchase for the most part, and more on that in my empties video, which I will have posted tomorrow. Let's head over to Kringle. Now, Kringle is doing a buy one, get one on select large and medium jars. This is the same sale that was happening last weekend. check it out. I've already placed a couple of orders that are on their way. I think if you're buying the large jars, this is a pretty good price, especially if you're going to buy in quantities of 2. Just know if you're mixing a large jar with a medium and you're only buying those 2, it's going to give you the cheaper one for free, so it's not as good of a savings. So I was trying to order 2 of any one size to maximize my discounts. The other thing that they just added to their sale is the Mother's Day Daylight Bundle. Now this one has some pretty classic fragrances in it. It has some that I really like. The Bananas Foster is in here. Coral is in here, which I really like. I'm just getting the Avocado and Palm one in the mail soon. The Taffy, Saltwater Taffy one is in this bundle. So there's some really good fragrances. If you're interested in trying them, there are 12 total for $24. They're usually a pretty good sample. And they still have their Fan Favorites bundle at that same price and their Spring Summer bundle at that same price. So 3 different bundles for you to choose from at the 50% off price point. They are continuing their 3-wick candle sale. Now this is where they released 19 new 3-wick candles, and they are 3 for $33. So that sale is ongoing. The Hubs and I did do a lit review on 9 of these 3-wicks, so I'll go ahead and link that video in the description in case you want any insights into what cold impression versus first burn is like. There are definitely some good fragrances in that collection. My favorite and my Hubs favorite was the Grandma's Lemonade. The last sale that I want to highlight is that they did drop their Easter down to 75% off. That's great news. Bad news is not much left. So let's check that out. Chocolate eggs is sold out. Easter brunch is sold out. There's still that Jelly Bean Jubilee. We still have the Berry Citrus Bloom. Easter Petals is still available, Bunnies and Flowers is still available, and Carrot Cake is sold out. So there's a few left. I am hearing good things about Easter Petals. It's a very floral fragrance, so I'm passing on it. And y'all know how I felt about Jelly Bean Jubilee, but if you love cherry, you should definitely snag that. That is an amazing price. And Jen, I hope you're watching and know that that's on sale because I think you're going to want more of those. What else? Is that everything at Kringle? Yeah, we're not sure when these sales are going to end. I don't feel like Kringle is very transparent about that. So I definitely would not camp on the 75% off Easter. I also wouldn't camp on the 3 for 33 3-wicks because those have been on sale for several weeks now. The other thing I'll note just before switching over to Yankee is that if you are planning on buying that Mother's Day bundle, I recommend picking up a gift bag with some like tissue or crinkle paper somewhere else because the bundles come in this really cheap plastic container that's really flimsy and kind of wobbly. You're not going to want to give that as a gift. So if you're planning on getting the Mother's Day bundle and giving it as a gift, pick up something to put that in because it's kind of ugly when you get it in the shipping. All right, Yankee Candle. Yankee Candle has a couple of things going on that they're promoting for Mother's Day. One is that they're doing buy 2, get 2, and this is on any large jar that includes original and signature that is priced between $31 and $34. It also includes, I think their wood wicks as well are the same price, buy 2, get 2, as long as it's the hourglass and eclipse shaped candles. I don't usually buy the wood wicks from Yankee. I'm always tempted because I love wood wicks. So I don't know. Y'all have experience with them. Let me know how good they are. I know Marie over at Meet Miss Marie shops those. I think she usually gets hers at TJ Maxx. But I'm still curious about those. Probably not enough to buy 4 of them or to even combine them with a Yankee Candle purchase. The other thing they're doing for Mother's Day is this $50 fragrance tote, and this one is with any purchase, so you just have to buy something. So unlike the Bath & Body Works one where you have to spend $40, this one you just have to buy something from the store and then you get it for $50, normally $105. And with this tote, I like the bag a lot more than the Bath & Body Works one. It feels a little bit more summery, a little bit more floral, more stylish to me, but that's just personal preference. And I'll put more about what this includes in the description below. They do have the description on the website, but y'all, it is a mess. So I'm going to clean that up for y'all because that's just too much for me to try to read through while recording. So the tote, I think, is a good deal. It's fun, it's attractive. If you're wanting a gift for mom, check that out. Everything else is same old, same old. They don't have any new product released. They still have their Mother's Day candles, their Sun and Games candles, their garden series. So no new product other than that tote, but some good sale prices if you're planning on buying in quantities of 2, or if you're hoping to pick up that tote. Now the Yankee sale will run through the end of the day on Sunday, so if you want to pick anything up from that, be sure to do so before the weekend ends. All right, y'all, that is all I have for this Wick-end Deals episode. Tell me, which retailer are you most excited to shop this weekend? Or maybe you're sitting this weekend out. Share that in the comments so we can talk about strategies and whether or not we're on no buys. I would love to hear from y'all and see y'all conversing with one another. If you appreciated this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel good about the content that I create. And if you aren't already subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate you continuing to return to my channel and consuming my content. I will see you tomorrow with a massive, massive empties video. Pick up your snacks today or your drinks today for tomorrow, because you're going to want to tune in, settle in, and enjoy all the empty information I have to share with you. It is a very long video, but it will be organized by retailer. At least as of right now, I did do a poll, and so far one large video is winning out over 3 separate small videos. There's still a chance to vote. I haven't recorded it yet. So if you want to contribute, go ahead and go to my page and click on the posts link and you'll see it there and you can vote. All right, everybody, happy shopping this weekend. Go out there and enjoy these sales, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.